In this video, we are going to begin some Quiz 3 review by talking about probability. So our goals for this section are just to do some practice problems to help prepare for Quiz 3. Alrighty, so we're going to be talking about probability in this video. So recall that the probability that sum of an A occurs when we have equally likely outcomes it's the number of elements in the set A on top over the number of elements in the sample space S on the bottom. So I can write this more informally as the number of successful outcomes on the top of the fraction, and on the bottom it's the total number of outcomes. Alright, so let's look at an example. So this example says that you and two friends meet 6 other people to form a basketball team of 5 players. 5 players are randomly selected. What is the probability that you and exactly one friend are selected? Okay, so I want to begin by giving you the opportunity to try this on your own. So pause the video for about 4 minutes to try this question. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause the video. Pause this one for 4 minutes to really try it. Alright, so hopefully you've done that. Hopefully you've paused it and tried it for about 4 minutes. Let's talk about it together. So this question wants the probability that you and exactly one friend are selected to be on this team of 5 players. So I'm just going to write P and then in parentheses U plus one friend. So you have 2 friends here that are part of this entire group. Well, and let's see how many there are. How many total people are part of this group? So there's you, that's one person, plus 2 friends of yours, so 2, and then 6 other people, so plus 6. So that means there's 9 people total. All right, and we want the probability that, well, you make it and exactly one of your 2 friends makes it. So this probability, because we're randomly selecting these people, all of the different outcomes are equally likely. So on the top, we want to count the number of successful outcomes, which in this case is the number of teams with you plus one friend. And on the denominator, we need to count the total number of outcomes, which in this case is the total number of teams. Okay, so let's highlight this numerator and let's highlight this denominator as well, and let's figure out what both of them are now. So let's start with the total number of teams, the denominator, just because I think it's easier. So the total number of teams. So for the total number of teams, well, we need to be picking 5 players from the 9 total people that we have. So, and the order in which we pick the people doesn't matter. So we're going to use combinations. So we're going to use some sort of combination, and I'll simplify what that combination equals. But this is going to represent the number of ways to choose. And we're going to be choosing 5 out of the 9 total people that we have. So, but we're going to be choosing 5. So that goes on the bottom in this combination out of a group of 9. So the 9 goes on the top. And if we work out what 9 choose 5 is, we get 126. All right, so that is our denominator. The total number of teams we got was 9 choose 5, which we now know is 126. All right, now let's come to the numerator. So let's count the number of teams with you and also one friend. So for this, I'm going to think about it a little bit more generally in terms of what my strategy is. It's a little bit more involved than the denominator was. Okay, so for our strategy, let's first put you on the team. We got to make sure that you are on the team. And in this problem, we don't care about what position you're playing or what order you're picked. So there is just one way to do this, to put you on the team. It's just you're one of the people on the team. You are on the team. So we got to make sure you're on. So there's just one way to put you on. All right, and now let's pick the one friend. Let's pick the one friend to be on the team. So you have two friends here in this group. So that means there's going to be two ways to choose which one of the friends is joining you on the team. Okay, so at this point, you are on the team. One of your friends is on the team. But we still need to pick 3 other people. So we have to pick 3 of the other 6 people to be on the team. And the order in which we pick them does not matter. So it's going to be a combination. So we're choosing 3 people from the 6 other people there are. So 6 choose 3 ways to do this. All right, so we were focusing on the numerator here, which I'm going to highlight in blue. So we are ready to put these values from the strategy together. So we end up getting 1 times 2 times 6 choose 3. And if we work out what this is, we get 40. So let's highlight this as well. This ends up being 40. All right, so we are ready to write down our answer. Thus, the probability that you plus one friend end up being on the team. Let's see, so the numerator was 40. The denominator is 126. And we could simplify this by dividing the top and the bottom by 2. And if we do that, we get 20 over 63. And that's as far as we can simplify it.